So what is mushroom grain spawn? Although they're not technically accurate, grain spawn can kind of be thought of as the seeds used when growing mushrooms. It's essentially just sterilized grain like rye grain or sorghum or even millet that's been inoculated with mushroom culture. So you can see the little pieces of grain there. What this is sorghum grain that has been inoculated with a shiitake mushroom culture. And you can see the white part that is coating all of the grains is the mycelium of the mushrooms. You can kind of think of mycelium like the roots of the mushrooms, although that's not technically correct either. So this mycelium will continue to grow throughout the grain spawn until it's fully colonized it. So how do you actually use this stuff to grow mushrooms? Well, grain spawn needs to first be added to a bulk substrate. The most common ones would be pasteurized straw or sterilized sawdust. The mycelium will start to colonize and grow throughout that substrate. And once it's fully colonized that substrate, the straw or the supplemented sawdust can be put into fruiting conditions like high humidity and a little bit cooler, where eventually mushrooms will start to pin. Now the really amazing thing about grain spawn is that it can actually be used to make more grain spawn. If you added this spawn to more sterilized grain, it would continue to work its way through the grain and continue to grow. You can actually expand it 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times. Eventually it will stop growing. But that's one of the incredible things about mushrooms, is that this little bag of spawn could potentially be used to grow, thousands of pounds of mushrooms. So if you want to learn any more about mushroom grain spawn, or if you want to learn about the techniques used to grow mushrooms, head over to freshcapmushrooms.com. We got tons of information about how to grow mushrooms and all sorts of other stuff. So come on by and say hi.